sitting here having my breakfast. I just came across a happy moment and I just wanted to share it. So the happy moment was simply this: eating breakfast, having my coffee, my apples, my toast, my oatmeal, happy that the house is quiet. Both of my kids are away with their other families, spending time with them this summer, and I have the house to myself. And it feels good. And it's something to celebrate. And it's something to be happy about. And who knows, like, you go throughout your day and there's so many different moments and thoughts that cross your mind, and it will cause you to kind of go in and out of just being worried or anxious. But when you catch the glimmer of hope, and when you catch those moments of, wow, this actually feels good, just take note of that and just continue to remind yourself that it's these moments right here that make the other moments worth traveling through, because it's almost like a break, in the constant thinking and thoughts and stuff like that. It's crazy because this was probably one of the first times in a long time where I actually was paying attention to the happy moment. Because there have been many times where I've had happy moments and part of me was just like, okay, cool. And it just kind of got trampled over by all the future thoughts that were coming like right after it. And so, not sure if that makes sense to anybody else. It makes sense to me. But today, for some reason, I was able to be aware enough to actually allow it to feel something about it, to actually be like, ooh, that actually felt good, and I like that, and I want more of that. And so for me, that is a breakthrough just in my own personal awareness, in my own personal development. I need more moments like that, and they feel great. And it's okay to feel good, because we've been conditioned for so long to feel like we're supposed to always feel hurried, rushed, productive. That's a whole nother subject in itself. I have a different relationship with the word productive and productivity than I used to like 7 years ago. So it doesn't land where it used to land, where it would cause me to be so anxious and driven by fear and anxiety. So anyway, just to say that feeling good is supposed to be natural. Feeling good about yourself, feeling good about, even if your circumstances aren't ideal, doesn't mean that just because your circumstances aren't ideal, that your feelings are supposed to match your circumstances. And for a long time, I have been just kind of bombarded with the thought that, if my circumstances weren't the best according to my own standards, and sometimes outside influence, let's just be real, that I had to look and feel like that circumstance, and it was a subconscious thing. And it wasn't until a lot of the work that I've done over the past 5 to 8 years that I started to kind of unravel those lies, those untruths, those hindering thought patterns. So yeah, more of these, please. More of the awareness of what feels good and what I want to do more of, and recognizing these moments more often, because I am 43 years old. I would consider myself in my mid-40s, and I just don't have the desire to just allow myself and my thoughts to just run rogue all the time and overshadow these moments. And that's what that one little feel-good moment did for me today.